As we all know, I am a traffic cone enthusiast. And right there is a traffic cone. That's my traffic cone. I bought that. We haven't nicked it from the side of the road. This is the Amazon order. And basically, a cool thing about a Tesla is that if we put it into drive, there is the cone. But anyway, in this video, we will be messing around with said traffic cone. I'm hoping I can convince Becky to put the cone on her head and just run about with it. And we'll just see what the Tesla thinks is happening on the little visualization screen. And we also have a traffic cone costume that we're going to be shoving Becky in just to see what happens, really. So stay tuned for that. This video is also sponsored by Squarespace, which is the best platform for creating a website. Right, I think first thing we want to do, Becky, is I want you to get out the car and just move the cone about, and we'll just see what happens on there. Okay, Becky, the very first thing I want you to do is just take the cone away and just put it over on the other side of the road. So it doesn't move the cone, and you can see there's now two cones because we were fiddling about before we started filming. All right, bring the cone back, please. There she goes. She's doing a fantastic job. We're going to see the cone. Oh, we see a Becky. Can you move the cone further up the road, please? Oh my. So we can see Becky and now a third cone. We're producing cones. All right, I'm going to drive towards it and I'm going to see, does it just go through the invisible non-existent cones? Yes, it does. It also, I think we're currently running Becky over. Could you move the cone further down the road again? We have 3 cones and we've got you as well. Would you mind please putting the cone behind the car, Becky? And I just want to see if it shows up or not. All right, so it doesn't seem like the cone shows up when it's on the move. If we go into the rear view camera, there is our perfectly placed cone. But the only cones we see behind us are the ones that, oh my God, look at that cone that I've apparently run over. Do you see it?
Yeah.
It looks like a squashed cone, doesn't it? Honestly, Becky, I think it's time you put the cone on your head, to be honest. I just want to see what that looks like. Is it heavy? All right. Oh my God. It thinks you're a wheelie bin. It thinks... Yeah, it's just plonked a wheelie bin. Oh, there was a person there for a second. How interesting. All it's done is produced a wheelie bin since you whacked it on your head. Go on, have a walkabout. Walk up the road and I'll drive towards you. Get my seatbelt on, of course. Let's drive back towards Becky. There she is. So she is just a person. There is no cone. As you can see, the wheelie bin and the old cones are still there. They've not been deleted. Can you please put the cone down from your head and on the ground? And I want to see if the cone just pops up randomly. Oh, there it is. Little cheeky fella. I'm about to drive into the cone just so you can see what that looks like from the outside. It just looks like a Tesla driving into a traffic cone. Look at the trail of cones that we have behind us, though. We only have 1 cone, but now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 7 cones and a wheelie bin.
Well, let's get another wheelie bin on the go.
She's whacking it back on her head again. Any wheelie bins? We've got no humans, no wheelie bins, and no new cones. Could you walk away and then walk back towards the car? All right, we see just a person. Becky, it recognizes you as a human. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, no cone, no human. No. You look great, though. Yeah, the Model 3 is very confused about what is currently happening. We still have our trail of cones and stuff behind us, though. All right, what I would like to do, please, can we put the cone on the bonnet of the car? Gently, Becky, gently, gently. All right, great stuff. Does it see a cone? Oh, but it sees you. Oh, oh my God, you're a motorbike. You're like a transformer. You were a motorbike, then a motorbike the other direction, and then a human. Okay, stand like a motorbike, Becky. Do that again.
Can you look?
No, look.
What if I come like racing up from behind?
Yeah, go, yeah, do that. You do that. It just saw a human. You did not trick it. I'm very sad that we're not just a big unicorn Tesla now because we've got this on the bonnet. Look at that though. See, Becky's lent in a lot right now, but it's still seeing a person up to the side of the car. This is going to be a weird request, Becky, but can you like charge forwards with the cone in like a weird bent over shape as if it was a motorbike?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, like that. All right, run towards the car and past, Becky, and I want to see if we can trick it into thinking you're a motorbike, okay? Oh my God, she's away, she's away. It thought you were a human, but it looked amazing. Go on, keep doing it, keep doing it. Look at her go! All right, run like that way around the car. To be fair, so far, other than the motorbike incident, it's pretty accurately portraying what's going on. I'm not gonna lie, I think it might be time for you to get in the traffic cone costume. Also, just quickly, I know Tesla Driver did a video similar to this with the costume, but just want to point out, we did not copy him. We actually ordered the costume a few weeks before his video even came out. But either way, his video was great, and it's linked in the description if you want to see an alternative perspective on this. Okay, our only goal right now is to trick the Tesla into thinking that Becky is an actual traffic cone just once, just briefly. It doesn't have to be for long, it just has to be for a split second. But before we get to that, I want to give a massive shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring the channel for the last 2 months. Squarespace is the best platform for building a website, no matter what it is you want to do. For example, I wanted to make a gallery for all my favorite pictures of traffic cones, so I created a new site, found a pretty template from the gallery section that I liked, swapped out all of their really nice, pretty, artsy pictures, and then whacked it full to the brim with pictures of traffic cones. Any website you make is fully customizable. Whether you're a band, a musician, a wedding photographer, a local business, a restaurant, whatever you need a website for, Squarespace can help you out. So head to squarespace.com/Jack Massey Welsh. And if you use code Jack Massey Welsh, you can get an extra 10% off your very first domain name purchase. Anyway, let's whack my girlfriend in traffic cone, shall we? Oh my god. Becky, you look incredible. If someone came now, how would we even explain what we're doing?
I'll say that this is against my will.
Alright, do you want to just like walk around the car and we'll just see if it picks anything up? Put the other cone down though, because traffic cones don't carry traffic cones, Becky. Okay, what's it going to see? Is it going to see a person? Is it going to see a traffic cone? So far, it's keeping quiet. Oh, it's seen a person. It's outed you, Becky. You're no traffic cone. Yeah, get the arms in, get the arms in. Oh, she's kneeling down, just like traffic cones do. Oh, I thought you were a wheelie bin for a second. I'm going to drive forwards towards you. It's concluded that you are a wheelie bin. What you might need to do, Becky, is like, yeah, go behind the car and then come back. Look at it. There she goes. Becky the traffic cone. Alright, she is approaching the vehicle. Go on. Come on, traffic cone. Come on, traffic cone. Right, there she goes. Very nice. Nothing at all. Oh, person for a second. See, I think, you know, you are a lot bigger than the average traffic cone. Go further away and I'll like approach from a distance and we'll see if it spots anything. Guys, please leave a like on this video. Oh my god, it just popped up. That's a traffic cone. Becky, I thought you were a traffic cone. I'm coming over. It just flashed for a second. Right, the traffic cone's gone, so I think it is a size thing. Yep. Traffic cone. Big old traffic cone right now. Becky, you've just convinced a Tesla that you're a traffic cone. Look at that. So let's just see at what point does it decide that she's not a traffic cone if I just slowly drive towards her. Still a traffic cone. Wheelie bin's behind us now. You are still a traffic cone and we're almost parallel. Alright, I want the traffic cone to see the traffic cone. Do you see it?
Yeah.
There you are, look at that. Well, how do you feel?
Like I've achieved everything I've ever wanted.
So if you get up, I think it should stay, shouldn't it? We should have created another traffic cone now if you were to move around.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Alright, Becky's on the move, but look at that. The traffic cone's not. That's staying exactly where it is. Look at you. Look at your little shoes. Oh. Go further along again, Becky.
Look at the other side.
Yeah, good idea. Alright. Okay, there she goes. Looking good. So she's over on the other side of the road now. The camera doesn't generally look for things on the other side of the road, but I'll just turn the wheel and we'll start sort of driving towards her. I have checked my mirrors and stuff, obviously. Alright, no cones yet. Oh, there is a car coming. Becky, there's a car. I don't really know. I'm not sure this has ever happened before. Alright, I think she's hoping that they'll just think that she is an actual cone. I reckon you got away with that one. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive further down the road. Becky's going to stay there. I'll get the GoPro set up and we'll just see if it thinks that she's a cone as we're gliding past. So apologies for the bumpiness. Obviously this is a very bumpy, stony road. There is a family approaching Becky at the moment and I'm not quite sure what they think is happening. But either way, let's turn around. Alright, here we go. So you should be able to see Becky off in the distance there. Oh my god. It thinks she's a cone. You might not be able to see it because it's probably not good enough quality, but there are definitely two cones. She's still a cone. She's still a cone. Look at the family. Yep, that's a cone. She is a corn, and our other corn is on the other side of the road. It actually thought she was two corns. That is unbelievable. Well, I successfully avoided that social interaction, feeling very pleased with myself. But either way, you see that little orange triangle? It's my girlfriend. Oh, where's he off? He's avoiding the corns. He's not taking any chances. He didn't even look at her. Right, shall we go pick up Becky? It still thinks she's a corn. Yeah, we've absolutely successfully nailed that there. There she is. There's my little corn. How was that?
It was great.
What happened?
I just went, hello. All right. And they went, yeah, you. I went, yeah, I'm good, thanks.
What, and then they just carried on?
Yeah.
Well, just before you take it off, look at that. There she is. My little corn. Unbelievable. Okay, Becky can take the corn costume off, and let's do some autopilot tests with the corn. Oh, oh, you've got muddy knees.
I don't mind.
Oh. Oh, there she goes. So obviously we've messed around, had a bit of fun with Becky the corn lady, but now let's do something practical. So Becky's going to place the real traffic cone in the middle of the road, and I'm going to approach it in autopilot. So we'll spin around here because Becky's just waiting behind me, and I'll reduce my speed on autopilot as much as possible. And I just want to see, will autopilot stop automatically? So we can engage autopilot, but it's going to take us up to 60, so I'm going to rapidly move it down. Come on, faster, faster. We're approaching, we're approaching. I'm not touching the car at all. I'm not driving. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce as low as we can go, which it looks like you can actually go to 0. So in that case, we'll just go to 5 miles an hour. We see the cone. Is it going to stop? My hands aren't touching anything. It sees the cone on the auto visualization thing. It's not stopped yet. We hit the cone and I had to take over. So there's been a few cases where I've been driving around on autopilot, just sort of messing around with it, and there's been cones in the side of the road, and it's looked like it was going to go straight into them, so I've had to swerve over. But I've obviously never been in a circumstance where I'm able to test would it actually just drive into them or not. And from this test, apparently it would. So let's turn around and let's have another go. Right, I'm probably not going to be able to get slow enough, fast enough. Turn it on. Decelerate, decelerate, decelerate. She's putting the cone out. There we go. I wish there was a more convenient way to do that as well. Alright, we're approaching at 20 miles an hour. If possible, I'm going to go down to 1 mile an hour, and then I'll just not intervene as well. So it rotated outwards ever so slightly. It can see the cone. Oh, hang on. Interesting. It's still moving. It is still going. It's going at less than 1 mile an hour. You can see the wheel is turning into the cone. There's no one behind us, by the way, don't worry. We've made sure this is completely safe. I think we're about to hit it. We hit it. It beeped at us. So that was very odd. That time we were going at 1 mile an hour, so I just let it do its thing. I didn't take over and press the brake because I wasn't worried about damaging the car at that speed. But autopilot drove towards the cone. Obviously you could see it because we could see it on the screen. It kind of turned the wheel this way, but then slowly turned the wheel back towards the cone again, and then proceeded to drive into it. It gave us a couple of warnings right before it was about to hit it, and I mean like right before, just a couple of inches away, but then it just hit it anyway, which seems very odd because when we did this test with a human, it stopped. Autopilot stopped and we didn't have a problem. But when we did this test with a cone, autopilot just wants to drive into the cone, which just seems very strange to me.
Better that way around then.
Yeah, that is true. If it's going to drive into one thing, I'd prefer it to be the cone than the human. But anyway, let's call this video there. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you've got any other suggestions for videos like this that we can do, then please let me know in the comments. We do upload at least once a week, so please do make sure to subscribe. And also thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Check them out in the description. Alright, thanks, and I will see you later. Becky? I'm glad it's got orange on it, or you'd look very Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah, no, I was thinking this earlier.